give it a whack. Turn up the fun with BullSittin. Hit it.
Hello. I am sorry, but I must
31
interrupt this
Grammy.
show.
Later, you know what it is. Hey, ham solo. It's time, baby. Low. Let's turn how we do. Hey.
They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we gone. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. 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 Man, I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my penmanship. About to go in and buy me a whip. And I pull that shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you in red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you red fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super cold like I'm playing for Blizzard. Got you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pimpin'. Better get out my way, bitch, I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today. Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make it bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we gone. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right.
Blow it up now, give it a whack. Turn up the fun with BullSittin. Hit it.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another installment of BullSittin on TSWS Gaming. I'm your host, Loke7, and joining me as always are these fine gentlemen. Mr. Mad likes games, the only man that knows how to lick a digital game before playing it, not after, before. And Mr. Ham Solo himself, standing on business today and on Wednesday. Look out for that one. Ham, how you doing? What you been playing? You're muted.
You're
You're
muted.
bro.
There. We
There
good?
we go. Yep.
I've just been playing a lot of Ready or Not with the boys as of
Yeah.
recently. And let's see. Playing some. What else have I been playing? I've been playing some other stuff too. A little bit of Witcher 3. Still trying to get into that game. Still trying to. I'm into it more than I was before, just because I'm understanding that like the combat and getting through and doing stuff is making a lot more sense. So that's getting better. But I don't know what that was. Came in like a helicopter.
I was like, what the hell was that? I thought,
Bro,
It wasn't supposed
I
to actually
remember
make
taking any
noise.
drugs or nothing. I thought
I'm
it was-
glad you weren't looking at her screen. I'm glad you weren't looking at her screen. Because I was. And I saw it. Oh my goodness. Matt, how you doing?
Oh.
What you been playing?
I have been playing, I mean, same as him. I've been playing a pretty gnarly amount of Ready or Not. Because that is like it's like the one thing I'm looking forward to playing every day at the moment is Ready or Not. Trying to think. Oh yeah, I'm playing Black Mesa, the Half-Life 1 remake, which, thankfully, in the meantime, while I'm waiting on my GPU to get here, plays great on the ROG Ally. But besides that, all I can really think about is Ready or Not.
Okay. Okay. Uh, quick funny point. Black Mesa in Portuguese means black table.
I mean,
So
Anyway,
black is
could be.
black in Portuguese.
well, yeah. Cozy, welcome in. Are you feeling rosy?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right then. Please tell us why.
I've just been prepping for a convention and living
Are
my
we
best life.
cosplaying? Are we
Yeah.
cosplaying?
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything new. I'm just perfecting some of the cosplays I already have.
Which one specifically are we talking about?
So I'll be doing Vampire Jubilee. Um I will bring back my Pokemon one, Scrafty. I'll work on that one. I have some more details on my Overwatch Ana cosplay. Um, as in I've embellished it more. Um,
Mhm.
I have my Leona from King of Fighters cosplay. You know, just the regulars that I go to things with. Um,
All right,
nothing
Roger that.
nothing too
Roger that.
shabby.
Nothing too shabby. Matt, you ever cosplayed?
What?
You ever
I'm
cosplayed?
cosplaying. I'm cosplaying a light skinned black guy right now.
Wow.
Ham, you ever done a cosplay? Listen, this is our first video with a sponsor. Settle down, Matt. Ham, have you ever done
I
a cosplay?
mean, what your spot? I mean, never mind. Never mind. Continue. Continue.
Ham, you're muted. You're muted, brother.
I had a Goku one for a while.
Ooh, pictures.
But
Do we have pictures? Do we have evidence?
Yeah, but I'd have to go pull it up.
All right. Well, we'll wait. Whether it's today or next week on Wednesday.
I can pull it up. I can go find it.
All right then. We're gonna see Ham cosplaying Goku, ladies and
Black
gentlemen.
Goku.
It's a special episode. It's a
One of
special
my
episode.
favorite to see is always there's a guy who does Prince and Dragon Ball crossplay, and he does the
Mhm.
Prince of all Saiyans. I'm pretty sure you can find pictures of it if you look online.
Interesting. The only cosplay I've ever done is Obito with the Naruto mask, because it's so easy, right? You just buy the cloak and the mask, and you're done. So that's the only cosplay I've ever done.
I was talking to a coworker who's like, I want to cosplay. He likes Metal Gear. Look, I know.
Oh, you want to cosplay who?
He wants to cosplay Snake, and he's like, but I don't have money for all the stuff. And I looked at him side eye because I was like, oh, like, I was like, that's like a low cost to no cost cosplay.
What? Have you see, now you're just showing yourself. You're exposing yourself, Cozy. Now we understand that you're not really a Metal Gear fan. For anyone that had any doubt,
I mean,
saying that there's
yeah. For
no
anyone
cost,
who thought that she was a Metal Gear fan,
well, now we know. Well, now we know.
I mean, to be fair though, what is it? It's like some dirt on your face and put something around the top of your head, and then put on a little suit. And then you're Snake. And you're Snake.
Welcome to
A
the
water
chat,
gun.
Stanley. A water gun.
Yeah,
Stanley
you're Snake.
Francois, welcome in. Fuzzy Tomato. Stanley says we need the same ham from the other day, that Pusha T energy. Seawolf Swim says Hams is he still sizzling? What's this? Stanley Francois says Logue looks like young Wyclef with the twisted. Settle down. Settle down. First I was, what's the name? What's the name, Matt? Of the guy with the clock? First I was Favor Flav. Now I'm Wyclef. Come on, guys. Don't be like this to me. Be
Here you
nice.
go. Found it.
Be gentle. Let's see Ham cosplay.
Found it.
Jay Reezy. What's happening? Says Cozy giving into her intrusive thoughts the first few seconds of the stream. Hell yeah. That's exactly what happened.
There you go.
So what happened was I pressed the button and I didn't realize.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's back when I used to work at iFly when I was an indoor skydiver.
Check it out. Super
I had the
Saiyan.
whole
Damn.
Super Saiyan thing on, and I had somebody do the artifact for me
That is
to put it in
nice.
so it looks like I'm
Nice.
transforming. But yeah, that was really cool.
I like it.
Oh,
That was a fun time.
With the hair flapping, it actually works.
I tried flying around the wind tunnel with it, and it sucked.
Yeah. You tried to
fucking
fly
sucked.
but standing, right? You tried to fly but standing.
No, like, oh yeah. I mean, like standing, just flying all over the wind tunnel, like I used to always do.
And it didn't look nice.
And yeah, dude, like it was crazy. Like trying to do like shit like this in the, oh my goodness, I need to turn that sound off because it sounded terrible. Yeah. But like trying to like fly like that, because that's me right there flying.
Yeah.
And then my buddy hopped in with me because he had the Snapchat glasses on back before like the Ray-Bans were a big thing.
Okay.
But it was pretty. It was really cool flying, but flying with anything on, like I don't have any hair on my legs because of stuff slapping my legs so hard that it was smacking the hair off.
Right.
It's crazy, but yeah, that was a Goku thing you wanted to see. So there you go.
Nice.
That was my cosplay thing.
I like it.
Back to regular programming.
I support it.
I ship it. Yep. Oh man, the sound. Okay, there we go. What's this? Seawolf says he cosplays as Phil's fan, like the one on Oblivion. Raichi, welcome in. Low cosplays as a Mozambican in Africa that lives in Texas. Derizi.
Yep.
I still got my fucking. I forgot. Yeah, I still got my fucking helmet right here.
That's cool.
These things are like $300 fucking.
What? Okay, yeah, I still have my helmet too.
They look expensive. Yes, Seawolf. You know what? I think I could do Drebin. I think I'm gonna try and do Drebin this year.
Do it.
Actually, hold on. Let me open the thingy so I can write it down. Otherwise, I'll forget. Cosplay as Drebin. Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. I think it would be fun. Sir X-Man, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Says the GOAT is
what's
coming.
Up? Dude, we gotta have Sir X-Man on sometime soon. I haven't talked to him for a while.
I could send him the link. Sir X-Man,
not right now, not today. I want to set it. I want to set it up for him because he's huge in Battlefield. Okay, he likes Battlefield almost more than anything except like Lara Croft. So like before, like when the beta, I'm gonna say next Friday if Sir X-Man is free, because the beta is supposed to be coming out. It'd be good to hear what he's excited about for Battlefield. I'd like to hear it because he still plays 2042.
Now that's a rarity.
Well, I saw 2042 was trending. I mean, obviously,
I'm sure it is
stuff, but it's like on Xbox, it's trending.
People are reminding themselves why they hate it.
Yeah.
Oof.
I always no seriously. I always do that before the new game comes out. I get excited for it, and then I'm like, okay, so it has to be better than this. Yeah. This last one stunk, and this new one looks good. And sometimes I'm just like that with certain games. That like the idea of the IP is dope, but they fucked it up last time. But I'm still riding with them. You know what I'm saying?
Still have some hope. And also the trailer was pretty good. The trailer was pretty good.
Looks awesome.
It does. And I'm not even like an online whatever guy. When this thing, for anyone that didn't watch yesterday's show, we specifically watched the presentation. When it started, I was like, yeah, whatever, man. We'll watch it for the memes. And then slowly, as we watched the show, I was like, oh, okay, this is actually freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome.
I think the one thing I didn't like about that presentation is that it felt like they were trying to be edgy with like at least in the beginning with like every like every other 20 seconds they were like fucking fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Hey,
you
do you guys
don't
want
need
to see
to
something
talk
pretty
like
cool?
that.
You guys want to see something pretty cool?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plays Battlefield 1 sometimes. So I heard it was good.
Battlefield 1 is goated. That's like one of the best. That's outside of 4 and 3, that's probably the best Battlefield.
All right, let me switch the screen over.
I don't
Bad
know
company also.
I don't know if Borderlands is EA. I think Borderlands is 2K.
No, Borderlands is 2K. 2K.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Fuzzy, I think you're gonna get Battlefield and Madden, but that's pretty much it.
So here we go.
FIFA as well.
Yeah.
You will be hunted.
Is this
The White City for certain.
Darksiders?
You got it.
The Council,
Okay.
and there will be others.
Is this a new one?
You would
Yeah.
fight this war alone?
Please tell me I'm playing as War again.
Never played Darksiders.
It's fun.
Oh man.
That's what
The
I hear.
original- The first one I enjoyed.
It's kind of like Dante's Inferno.
Ooh, Dante's Inferno is also very good. Darksiders, what, 3, 4? What is
4.
that? It's just darksiders.com. Oh, it's 4. All 4 of them.
The lines in the back.
It's going to be all 4 of them.
It's going to
On
be all
phoneme?
4. What are you talking? Yeah.
You said
No,
on
all 4
phone now?
horsemen.
Four
Because
of them.
each game has only had one of the
Horsemen.
4. Yeah, of the 4 horsemen. So it would be apropos if you could play as all 4 on the 4th. That's what it looks like they're implying.
That was one of the awesome random things I had to show you.
That was very nice.
There you go.
Nice. Darksiders, who's a fan?
Yeah.
Cozy.
Okay. Let me put a little bit more context to that. PS5,
Cozy's a fan.
Xbox Series console, and PC.
Cool
Where else
Yeah.
would
stuff.
it be?
It's going every. Oh, no Switch.
No
Why would it
Switch.
go on the Switch?
No Switch.
Oh,
It should go on the Switch, but the Switch is
It's not
stupid.
worth it. It's not worth it. If it's not on Switch,
It
it's not
is.
worth it.
It is worth it. It's just
It'll
stupid.
it'll be on the Switch. It just won't launch on the Switch.
Yeah,
It'll
things
be
don't have to
there.
launch on the Switch. People that are playing on the Switch will buy it when it comes to the Switch if they really want it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nintendo really doesn't need to be on time for some reason. They don't like to. They're not very, no, in my opinion, very customer centric.
Oh man.
They're not very customer centric. They're not. They do things at their own pace.
Well, if you
They
look at
do.
the sales, if you look at the sales of the
They
Switch,
don't have a sales problem. That has
Customer.
nothing to do with
Customer,
it. They
not
just do things
business.
at their own pace, and that's kind of why they suck.
and what I think, right, is that companies, depending on how much profit they make or how much money they make off of their customer base, they behave according to that. So, in my opinion, Xbox would not be as benevolent as they've been if they weren't in third place.
Of course not.
In my opinion, Nintendo is up their own ass so much because does it really matter what they do? They're going to sell tons and tons and tons.
To be fair, they've been consistent with how they operate, even when they weren't selling tons.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, you can't really say they haven't, but yeah.
They've been
I mean, when it
consistently.
comes to third party, like they don't really care about third party. Like they'll get more support for it, but they don't. That's not their.
They did, because they went so
time
long
for it.
without it that they had
Yeah.
to cultivate their own.
Loke, I put
And
another
now-
topic in the chat for you, buddy.
And
We
now
don't have
they're
to do it
used
right
to
now.
that. And now they're used to that essentially. All right,
Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
They've got all their bases pretty much covered as far as like genres.
So it's like, what's the point?
Not what's the point? It's that anything else is extra, but it's not like
Oh no, this one was actually actually one of it was actually the second topic. It was the second one. All right, let's get into the
Perfect.
first one.
okay.
Let's get into the first one. So X-Men is saying Borderlands is created by Gearbox. Yeah.
Who's owned by Take-Two?
Sorry?
Yeah, they're published by Take-Two though.
Yes, who's owned?
He's just. Whatchamacallit was saying EA or something like that earlier. We're just talking about publish.
So just talking about publishers. All right. So Starfield. No one knows. It's a little small indie game. No one really cares about. Anyways, according to MP First. So I know most of you don't know who MP First is. I was also today's years old when I found out that MP First even exists. How did this happen?
This is a website? Yeah, okay.
It's a website. IGN sourced MP First saying exactly what's in this headline. So I was like, I could do the easy thing and just put IGN up on the screen. But you know what? If MP First are the ones who have the sources, we might as well go straight to, the source.
Yeah, sure.
So MP First says Starfield PS5 release planned for 2026 alongside expansion number 2. While more and more Xbox games are being released on the PS5, one Xbox exclusive game that still hasn't been announced for the PS5 is Bethesda's Starfield. Given Microsoft's multi-platform publishing stance, it's just a matter of when the sci-fi RPG will be available on Sony's console rather than if it'll ever be released. For those on the PS5 hoping to play Starfield on their console this year, that won't be happening just yet, according to our sources. So, large grain of salt here, people. According our sources. So first off, it's a website we never heard of. And second, they're not sourcing anyone reputable directly. It's anonymous source. So it could be real. But
it could.
Large grain of salt.
Who cares?
About the salt?
This article's pointless.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us.
This article is 100% pointless, and I actually agree with Seawolf's take just a moment ago. Don't care. Everybody knows this already. This is not news. This is just us waiting for Xbox to announce it. This is a waste of an article.
Jeez.
This teaches nobody anything.
But it says
to me, this is just like when everybody just this week after we seen the job posting, Nate the Hate comes out and says more PS5 games are coming and people are sourcing it and saying insider said it. No shit. You don't have to be an insider to know that. That's why I don't take any of these insider people serious at all. Half of the time they're just saying what we're all thinking.
You said you had a mini rant. You had a mini rant about that on Wednesday, Ham, and then I cut you off. Or we stopped short because of the whole salt thing, whatever. I'd like you to get more into the whole hating the insiders or not believing the insiders.
Because half the time I assume something's gonna go some way. And I don't feel like I have any more or less sources than they do. You know what the source is half the time? The direction of the company. Half the time we're wrong, but so are they. So it's just like, why would I care about anything that they have to say? Why would I ever care about like what insider has blown anything up this generation? That you can remember and be like, that guy's great.
I can tell you one. Colin Moriarty said, why would PlayStation put their games
you
on
already
Xbox?
failed.
He said,
Why would already failed?
He said, "Why would PlayStation put their games on Xbox?" And he was right. There's no PlayStation games on Xbox.
I mean, that's a question. He brought a question to the table.
With certainty.
He was very certain.
That's a question,
to add
not
a
a
question to a table. Yeah, he was very certain about that.
question.
He was like,
Anyone
"I'm gonna
can
bring
ask
this
a
to the table."
question.
I don't know. I mean, Colin knows people. He knows people.
Yeah, but he's still anyone can know people.
All right.
Is he on the board meetings?
No, definitely not.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe he is.
I mean, I just like I could just assume some things and just assume I can just assume some things and they happen. Am I an insider?
I guess.
I mean, we assumed Xbox would be able to play more games from different places last year. Didn't we assume that? Didn't we say that would be a pretty cool idea if they did that?
Yeah.
Wasn't mental like, yo, didn't we? Why aren't we insiders? Why aren't we insiders then? We said more games were going to go to PC. Some games were going to come out day one. That's happening. Why aren't we insiders?
Why aren't we insiders?
Yeah. I mean, that's
Well,
very much
Go
true.
ahead, Cozy, please.
He's right. He's right. Mental was saying that before I heard anyone else talking about Xbox being open to other storefronts. So, and we've all made statements like that about certain things. Like, so when someone comes out and says it's a lot, so when someone who has nothing comes out and says a lot of nothing, it's like, no shit. Captain Obvious. Anyone could have said that.
If you've ever watched the show Parks and Rec, and Matt knows exactly where I'm going with it, it's always the end of the world, right? It's always the end of the world, but the date keeps changing.
Yeah.
The date keeps changing. And if you've watched Parks and Rec, you know all about the almighty Zorp.
Zorp. With the 7-headed lizard god.
He'll melt the he'll melt the flesh off of your face.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The each time the world is ending. And they're just waiting for the world to actually end so then they can say, "Told you so."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you it was coming. So this is what this Starfield article is for me, right here. We know, especially like the whole 4 games thing, we were just a little suspect on that. I tried to hang out a little longer than I should on that one, probably. But now that they came out and said, "Hey, we're just porting things," what's the point of this article? I mean,
my question
cool,
is,
right? Interesting to talk about, but we've talked about this for a year. It'd be different if this was something rare, but we talked about this last year.
So the question would be for me is is the solution, let's not discuss any ports anymore because we know they're coming.
No,
absolutely disgusting.
No, it's kind of just point and laugh. That's what this situation kind of is, right? You brought it to my attention again, and I'm like, that's funny. I know. Okay. We can talk about it, but I'm not sure there's more to add.
Okay, so X-Men says, question, when was the last time PlayStation has been relevant unless they got an Xbox game? Please tell me.
Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death Stranding.
It just didn't overshadow what Xbox had, unfortunately.
I mean, that was not going to happen. I know people left Death Stranding. I know people who like Kojima and Death Stranding or what you call it. That was never going to happen. A game of broader appeal is always going to do better than a game of narrow appeal.
Yeah.
Speaking of, and while we're near and around this topic, I think Fuzzy asked a little bit ago. I could be wrong, but I know one person on this panel likes the game. Cozy, how's Grounded been?
Okay. Let me tell you. Let me tell
Sitting
you.
on a bomb.
Obsidian is cooking. Obsidian is cooking, not just with fire. They are cooking with plasma.
Okay.
They directly
Jesus.
source that heat from the sun. I swear.
Feel like I got a backdraft of fire right there.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It is. It's doing. It's like. It's got. I will say it has a lot of early access jank, but no more than the first one did. And you can see so many small ways in which they have learned and grown from that first game, and how and how it's carried over into this game. Just like small little things that have been refined. Just like, a lot of fine tuning with certain features. And then like, especially like a lot of the the mechanics, the fighting, that sort of thing. You can see the improvement in that. I was talking to someone else who played. I was like, did they make the bug movement more realistic? And the person was like, yeah, they did. And it's kind of like they kind of like scurry a little more, but not too much more, because if they did too much more, I wouldn't be playing it. Just the map, they put just as much, if not more, work into this bigger, better map. I haven't even gone far, but it's like the map is amazing. And they kind of nailed, continuing with that motivation to go out, explore, and figure out how to get yourself big again. And they've also, like, you feel like the kids, they're a little older, but still those same kids and still the same people. And so, like, all of that is just like, it's just a wonderful experience.
Nice.
How much is Grounded 2, Cozy? Besides Game Pass.
What is it, like 40?
30.
30.
Worth it at that price?
Yeah, absolutely. Do remember that it's not the complete game, but there is plenty to do.
Okay. So X-Man, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. It says Cozy lost her mind on Grounded and Bird didn't move. I think the bird's used to it by now.
Right.
Dorian Gray says Cozy's bird is cooking. Oh my. Okay. All right. Okay, so Starfield is going to PS apparently, and nothing new there. Moving on, Nintendo is increasing the price of the Switch in the US this weekend. Not the Switch 2, the first Switch. In a statement on the official Nintendo website, the company stated that, quote, pricing for the original Nintendo Switch family of systems and products will change in the United States based on market conditions, effective August 3rd.
I came back just in time. Nintendo fucking up. Let's go.
While it has... I don't know if they fuck it up, man. If people are dumb enough to pay, you charge them, bro. You charge them up.
Oh, no. People will pay.
Yeah, exactly. While it hasn't yet specified whether this means prices will decrease or increase, the nature of the statement and the current situation regarding trade tariffs means it's almost certainly the latter. At the time of writing, a standard Nintendo Switch costs $299. A Switch OLED costs $350, and a Switch Lite costs $200. Although Nintendo has not yet confirmed that the new prices or what the new prices will be, the prices may have already been revealed by Target, which has seemingly just increased the price of its Switch consoles. On the Target website, the Switch now costs $340, an increase of $40. A Switch OLED costs $400, an increase of $50, and a Switch Lite costs $230, an increase of $30. Quote,
So how much will the Switch 2 cost now?
Doesn't change.
There's nothing mentioned here. There's nothing
Exactly. You see what they're doing, right? Change. You see what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to push people to the second one.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult before you go, Ham. In my opinion, it's going to be difficult moving people because it seems a lot of people are acutely aware of the whole keycard situation. And it also seems like the Switch One, most of the games or all of them are still fully on the cart.
So
a lot of people online are aware of that.
Yeah, that's not
a lot of people aren't aware of that. Most people are not aware of that.
The fundamental issue is there is, despite I know people talking like, oh, the Switch 2 is selling all these numbers, are getting all those people who bought the Switch 1 and all their games on board for the Switch 2. Which is a lot harder. Like people it's not guaranteed that it's going to sell like hotcakes. Nintendo already knew it wasn't going to sell quite as well as this first Switch. And so they have to do things to get people on board with buying the Switch 2 because most people they can live with their older Mario Kart. They can live with, their previous gen other games. And I mean, some of the games that people play aren't even represented in the Switch 2's library yet. Animal Crossing.
So until Animal Crossing goes to the Switch 2, you're not getting it?
No.
Okay. As soon as it does, you're getting a Switch 2?
Yep.
Madness. Madness.
How's that madness?
It's fine. It's fine. The 6th. Okay. Ham, tell us what you think about this latest misstep by Switch.
They're telling people to stop being brokies.
Get your paper up.
They're telling people to get out here, get some money, buy our new stuff. Don't worry about this older stuff. Oh yeah, it went up in price. Yeah, because it sucks. You should get this one that didn't go up in price. That's better. That's what it really seems like. What's cracking, Mental? How you doing?
Hey, folks.
Whoa, Mental.
How's things?
But yeah, Nintendo stinks. I don't like this. They're using this whole tariff stuff as a scapegoat to have a reason to charge more for. If this was a real tariff issue, it'd be charging more for everything, including the Switch 2. Yeah. But seeing that the Switch 2, they're making it seem like, oh yeah, we took the hit for the. No, you didn't. In fact, you're probably not taking a hit at all. Nope. In fact, you're probably making more profits off of this than you should be. So I don't like this at all. I know Mental probably feels the same way. He thinks 100%. Everything's overpriced.
Yep, 100%.
I love Mental. He brings me down to earth sometimes when I get like a little too like, man, maybe I should. And then Mental's like, that's overpriced. I'm like, man, maybe I should.
There you go. Happy to help. But
Matt has some big news to tell you.
Oh yeah. So my GPU, my 4070 Ti died.
Oof.
It's essentially a brick.
Driver.
But Yes, I think it was a driver update. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe it was with the Express installation. I don't know. But I've swapped it to different computers and tried putting it in there. Still no picture. I don't know what's going on with that thing. But
Are you does your motherboard show postcodes?
yes.
So is it
Um,
postcode 97?
I'm gonna have to look after the show. But I
Okay.
remember because I remember reading about like whatever. I remember reading about like the lights and everything, like what the lights mean and whatnot. Like what's gone wrong in your system, if how to die. But I'll do that after the show again. But
Sure.
in the meantime, I since I was going to get one anyway around Christmas, I went ahead and got a 9070 XT. So I got
Okay.
a power color Red Devil 9070
Nice.
XT, and that's supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll see about that.
Nice. Yeah, they're a good card.
Yeah.
Definitely a good card. Uh, what brand is your RTX card?
Is a MSI Ventus 3 times OC.
It is an MSI, man. I should have said, is it an MSI? Um, this is this no video out issue. It's kind of a known issue when you look around on this topic. There's a chip. It's a manufacturing defect. It affects the 4090. It affects all of them, and they have a chip that apparently can, over time, with heating and cooling cycles, the solder job on it for some reason isn't good enough. And if you can track it down, it's quite fixable. But I've seen this repair get done on I think it was Northwest Repair, I think is the website. The guy fixes graphics cards all the time. So there is somewhere, if nothing else, that you could send it and no video out. It could be something way worse. It could just be the GPU itself died, or the chip is dead, or whatever. But that guy, he's impressive with the stuff he can fix. Like, he fixed cracked circuit boards, all kinds of junk, right? Like the little clip that plugs into the PCI Express slot. A lot of times the 4090s, 4080s, all the heavier cards, the PCB will actually crack and it'll split apart in that spot, and it breaks all the circuits. He'll grind all that down, reattach everything, fix it all up, and get it working again. It's impressive.
Oh, I'm subscribed to this guy on YouTube.
Yeah, so you might be able to send your card there for repair. Could be fixable, and then just sell it after.
Yeah, I do want to find out if it's fixable, because if it's fixable, I mean, at the very least, I can put it in my old computer and
Sure.
just have it.
Yeah.
Um,
Never hurts to
maybe I
have
could sell it.
spares.
Yeah, but got a new one, so I'm happy. I'm happy.
Right on.
I'm having a good day.
Right on.
All right, mental thoughts on Nintendo increasing their OG Switch lineup.
Everything you said, complete BS, completely unjustified, and it's all for padding their stats when it comes to margins. That's it. That's my opinion. There's no way you can tell me these things cost more to make now and more to sell now than they did, 8 years ago, whenever the Switch came out?
But the
freaking
tariffs. But the
yeah,
tariff.
complete BS. I agree with you 100%. It's a scapegoat. Most of this junk, Xbox
Garbage.
included, PlayStation included, all of it. They're all way cheaper to make now than they were 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't care. I have no patience for this shit anymore.
Love it.
Tell us how you really feel. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a fiery mood, man.
Seems everyone's on fire this week. Mental, you haven't really chimed in on this one, but there was a job listing last week, a very
Yeah.
specific job listing. Is PlayStation
Yeah,
dead
let's
now?
talk about it.
Is
Yeah.
PlayStation what now? Dead? Did
Is
you
it
say dead
dead?
now?
Is
Oh,
it dead?
yeah. The sky's falling. It's over. They're going third party. Yeah.
This is not good.
I think from my perspective, seeing Hellblade or Helldivers, I was gonna say Hellblade, Helldivers go multi-plat in terms of consoles, not surprising at all. I said I think way back when Xbox first announced live service games going multi-plat, I said at the time it makes perfect sense to me. Those types of games you want to reach the biggest audience that you can, and whether that's adding an additional potential 30 or 40 million customers, or if it's adding a potential 100 million, it doesn't matter. You want it as big as possible, and I think it's good for live service games to be everywhere, and it's good for the longevity of those games, and it's good for the developers of those games. Whether or not they're going to bring other first party titles, I don't know if they're going to start like, I don't, will you see Spider-Man 2018 on Xbox? I don't know. Will you see God of War from 2018 on Xbox? I don't know. I don't think they're going to put their single player exclusives day and date on Xbox anytime soon. But, ultimately, with Microsoft's new strategy, it doesn't really matter what Sony does in that front, right? Because they're going to come to Xbox anyway. We talked about a year and a half ago. Put it on Windows. It's coming to Xbox if they go down that path where Steam and everything works. My dog is freaking out at my door. She wants me to let her in. Um, but yeah, that's
It's
kind of what I
coffee
think
time.
about it. Sorry?
It's coffee time.
Yeah, she knows that. So
Mhm. All right. Well, as expected, Mental doesn't think PlayStation is dead. Matt, thoughts on the
oddly
price?
enough, I think PlayStation will be fine.
Yeah.
Very strange take.
Yep.
Hmm.
Uh,
It's not fine for a couple people online, but outside of that, they'll be quite all right.
Yeah, oddly enough, I think that's the case. Call me
Yeah.
crazy.
And my thoughts on
You're
Nintendo.
definitely going
Listen.
to see single player games come over though.
I think you
Oh,
will.
oh yeah.
I think you will, and especially, I mean, once the next gen console's out, you will anyway. So,
I think
uh, you know,
I think everything that's already ported to PC, port it to Xbox. If you don't, you're essentially just leaving money on the table for no reason other than like some like sense of pride or whatever.
yeah, it's funny. Like, I don't know. In a way, I was thinking about this. Like, this could be Sony kind of getting ahead of the inevitable by just saying, okay, you know what? We can't beat them. We're going to join them. We're going to start putting some of our games on the walled garden Xbox as well, since everything's going to be on the new one anyway. And it kind of makes it look like their idea versus, Microsoft outsmarted us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could be part of the
That's a good point.
strategy. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That's a good point.
PlayStation will be
Let's-
fine because they'll continue to make hardware, and the way that they became a business in the first place was based off of hardware. They were a
Yeah,
third party
exactly.
company when they came into the business, and they're going to be a third party company in the future. It's
Yep.
no different. History is rewriting itself, and everybody's surprised. It's the same fucking thing. They just want to make more money in more places. That's the only difference right now.
Yep.
Matt, go ahead on Nintendo.
uh, I mean, I'll echo a sentiment of Nintendo fucking stinks. They listen. Like I'd almost, it would still be bullshit, but I'd almost understand them raising the price of the Switch too. But raising the price of the Switch one is so unbelievably stupid and obvious. Just because I mean, we said it earlier, they're trying to get you on the Switch. Like, if you go to the store and you see the Switch 2 for 450, and then you see the Switch OLED for 400, at $400, you're like, well, what's the other $50? They
Yeah.
know that. They know that. They know what they're doing, and that's why they're doing it. And there's no reason a Switch OLED should be for $400. I bought a Switch OLED like a year after it came out, whenever that was. Was it pre-pandemic or I can't remember. But I bought one not long after it came out for $350, I think. It's now 400.
It's so incredibly disrespectful that it's making me angry the further we talk about it.
Dude, it's now
Dude,
$400.
welcome.
Like what are we, 4 years into the future? It's went up in price. That doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. So I think they're stupid. I think, to our point earlier, like, it's just going to push people to the Switch too. Like, if you were dying for a Switch and you're asking for one for Christmas, you're probably going to get the Switch too now, which I guess, hey, works out in your favor if you're a kid or whatever. But like, they know what they're doing. It's just bullshit.
Cozy, you're a resident Nintendo goddess. Please tell us why this is a good thing. Someone needs to defend Nintendo today.
No, they don't.
Cozy ain't even here. I don't know where she went.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. Damn, she gone.
Oh, there she is. She just got back.
All right. Headphones.
She hasn't put on her headsets yet, though.
Headphones. Pull it down.
She's
Pull the
just
mic
off.
down. Pull the mic down. All right, Cozy.
Yes.
Please tell us why it's perfectly fine for Nintendo to be increasing their prices right now.
Oh, why it's good.
It's fine because money. Honestly, whatever these companies want to
Right.
do, as long as it's legal, it doesn't bother me. It's fine. The people complaining like it's not fine, their problem is they refuse. A lot of them refuse to suck it up, Buttercup, and not give in.
Oh,
if
so
you want to
they're
complain about a
brokies.
price, no. The problem is not you, Mental, saying
Okay,
this is
we're broken.
ridiculous and not opting in. The problem is people are like, this is an outrage, but I guess if this is what I have, you are not obligated to buy that. No one is holding a gun
There
to
you go.
Nintendo execs aren't holding a gun to your head saying, if you don't buy it at this price, I will kill you and your family. That's not happening. So these people that are like, man, I'm so angry about this, do the thing.
Yeah,
Don't buy it. Don't buy it. And
Yeah.
that's the problem. So many people
Send a message.
So many people refuse to stand on business. They refuse, and then they're like, oh, well, I guess I'll make an exception since that's what they're doing. Bet, if Nintendo doesn't see this as what you call it, you know what they'll do? They'll cut the price back down. If it's not working for this, and people aren't running to the Switch 2, you think the Switch 2 will stay at that price? No. It'll be another 3DS situation. Where they're like, oopsie, my bad, we cut the price, and then gave a bunch of games to all the people who bought the 3DS at the original price.
Yeah. And they'll be like, no, we're doing it just to be nice.
Yeah.
But the problem is,
PR.
Stop. You don't have to buy things at a price you are uncomfortable with. Don't give in to FOMO. There are a bajillion games out there that you could play that I guarantee you will be just as fun. Just as
Even
fun.
more fun. Even more fun if you give them a real chance. Fark, welcome in. Says, how do I buy this game? All right. As also, just to add to your point about not giving into FOMO, Cozy, I have officially transitioned into your side of the group, which is, if a game is more than $50, I'm not buying it.
Woohoo!
I'm done.
Good for you, man.
The last one that I got was Metal Gear Delta. I had to get the Ultimate Edition because it's Metal Gear. But anything other than Metal Gear, I'm out. I don't think the games are worth 80. I don't think they're worth 70 or 60. It's $50 or nothing.
These games haven't proven their worth yet.
Yes.
They haven't.
Yep.
I'm looking at a game right now on my screen. I can read this little tidbit. You're not gonna like the first 4 words that I say.
Let's go.
Lords of the Fallen. is now permanently $29.99. You know what
Bro.
that game was when it released? $70.
Yep.
It was.
Games
Yep.
have no idea how to price themselves, and they wonder why they fail.
Yeah,
They
I
fail
actually
so hard now. They're proud to tell us that their game is $30. You're proud now.
Hey, man.
You're proud to tell us that you overcharged just by $40.
And even after they revamped the entire game, they still cut the price. Because that's not even the same game that launched at $70, huh? It's a completely different game, a whole bunch of upgrades and fixes and patches, etc. It's $30. That's what we should be talking. Games should be $50, $40. Look at Clay Obscure, Vampire Survivor.
You want to hear their reasoning?
What's their reasoning?
This is even better.
What's their reasoning?
They said keeping games full price on digital stores while physical copies drop is wrong.
Which is true. It's insane.
Ironically, physical costs more per unit to make and sell, which we know, which we've asked, why is the digital more in the first place? So not only did you say something dumb to start the conversation, midway through the conversation, you said, hey, we're dumb again. Let's see what else they have to say. Big discount from inflated prices look better, but that's not real value. We're slashing prices across the entire CI game catalog, and we're committed to keeping it that way. Fair pricing, players first. Yeah, they're saying players first now because they fucking failed.
That's true.
Yep.
And it's good on them in the sense of you've woken up, you're woke now. You realize that you stepped in a massive pile of shit, and your $70 game wasn't worth $15 to most people.
That's true.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, like everyone praising Microsoft for dropping, what is it, Outer Worlds 2 by $10.
Bullshit.
It's probably not a $70 game either.
Exactly.
It's probably a $50 game, and
I
won't be buying it.
I would buy it at 70.
I love the first one, but I'll wait, and I'll wait till it's probably $30 to $40 Canadian. Not even 50 US.
Can you at least say this? We all have the things that we'll overspend on.
Yes.
But that doesn't make the price right.
Yeah.
I'll overspend on something, and somebody will be like, that thing is worth half the price to me.
I mean,
and I'll look back at them and I'll say, I'll pay double for it right now.
I understand that. No, I don't disagree with that. For
we
me,
all have our vices.
Like, that's the personal thing. Like I get, but I get why people. But for me personally, that game was not a problem at that price. Because but I also don't buy that many games. Like I think a lot of people who are like especially might complain about those prices. They might buy more games that are higher price. Like if I spend $70. It's there's one game a year usually that I'm willing to spend that much on. And that's not even always true every year.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the last game I paid full price for. I think it was the remake of Modern Warfare 2. I think that's the last game I think, and then before that, I couldn't even tell you. It was way before that. But typically, I've had a few games at launch, but I've always found them at a discount on PC, like 20% off through GG, right?
Yeah, that too. I'll do that.
Yeah, that's the only time I really will buy something at launch, is if I can get it at a cheaper price. I did that with Doom. I've loved Doom. I mean, I think I've got 80 hours into that game now. I love Doom. It's a blast. What have I bought recently? I bought the Oblivion remaster, but I got it on sale.
Mm.
I'm playing that on my PlayStation 5, which is odd. Normally I'd play it on PC, but I thought, I want to see how it plays on console, because I played the game years ago on PC already, but definitely stutters like a son of a, like it stutters a lot on console. Yeah, it's not good. They got some serious work to do
Is
performance-wise.
that Doom or?
No, this is Oblivion remaster.
Oh.
You watch.
Yeah, they keep saying they fixed it, but they didn't.
No, it's terrible. You watch the Digital Foundry review on it. Yeah, you watch the Digital Foundry review from day one, and you think, oh, that looks like it's okay. There's a few frame dips, but I don't know what they were playing. It's not the same game I was playing. I was just like, what the fry? Is this like 20 frames per second? What's going on here? It is terrible. But
the funny thing about Oblivion Remastered, and I say this to somebody who's got many days in Oblivion Remastered at this point, is when that game came out, and it still is. You can check now. It's still Steam Deck verified. That shit does not run good on a Steam Deck.
Sorry, which one?
Oblivion Remastered.
Oh, really?
It's Steam Deck verified, and I was excited about that.
Wow.
when it came out, because when it came out, I bought it on Xbox.
So, yeah,
and then I bought it on Steam, and I was like, oh, it's great. I'll play it on Steam Deck, and dude, no.
Another one I can tell you plays like absolute garbage on the Steam Deck for no reason is Detroit Become Human. I couldn't get more than 15 to 20 FPS out of that. And it doesn't matter what you set the graphics to. There's nothing you can do. You can set it to max. It'll be 15 to 20 FPS. You can set it to the minimum settings, and it'll be 15 to 20 FPS. There's something just broken with the way that game runs. They just got to fix it.
I played a decent amount, because I recently played all the games from, not all, but Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit. And I played a decent amount of all three of those on Steam Deck, and Detroit was by far the worst. I love that game, but it was just not good on Steam Deck.
And it doesn't make sense. If you play Alien Isolation on it, you can get 60 FPS all day, every day, on max settings pretty much. And it's fine. And that's a way more demanding game than Detroit Become Human. There's just something broken with it they need to fix. But
yeah.
It was a good game, though.
Mental, Cozy, myself have mentioned which games we'd pay full price for, even if they're $80, or maybe 90, or even 100.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Ham. What?
I don't pay full price. I already told you that. If I can find it at a discount, I'll buy it day one.
So if I can't,
I don't.
What if there's no discount? You're not buying.
I don't buy it. Yeah, I don't buy it. Not
even Doom.
Nope. I stick to my guns, man. I won't do it.
That's off to you, man. I should go get one of my hats just so I can take it off. I doff my hat to you. Ham, what's the game that you're paying full price because you just have to have it? Day one. Ham?
That's coming out recent? That's coming out soon?
No. Just a game that if there's a sequel for it, you just have to get it. For me, it's Metal Gear, right? Cozy, it's Outer Worlds, or what's that game on Nintendo? Anything by Obsidian, or that game on Switch. What's it called?
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, exactly. What's that for you, Ham?
I'm not paying full price for it, but I'm getting it day one. I mean, I usually just set myself up to never usually pay for it. So right now, the next game I get on Xbox, I'm going to use my Xbox points on. Unfortunately, here's a heads up to anybody. Don't redeem your points too early.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I lost $10 doing that recently.
Yeah, they expire them on you.
Which is dumb as shit.
Yeah, I didn't think that was legal, actually.
What happens?
but
They
I don't know.
expired points that I got
Why?
because it expired.
Yeah, if you cash them in for money, they will expire the money. If
Oh,
you just
okay.
leave the points sit, you can keep them and keep, building them up.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I went through a big spending spree on points, just applying, like getting Best Buy gift cards and crap, and then using that to lighten the blow on some hardware stuff I was buying, like different controllers and junk. I'm a sucker for limited edition, right? So you'll go to
Understandable.
my channel, you'll see all those controller reviews, unboxings, because I'm a bit insane when it comes to that. But I use the Microsoft points for it, and I ran out of points, and now I'm slowly building them back up again. I'm somewhere around 25,000 again, I think. But
25,000.
yeah, something like that. I was down to, I think, 8 or 7,000 is all I had left. I've had hundreds of thousands though.
Hundreds of thousands. Okay.
Yeah, like I had somewhere close to 1 million at one point, and then I just started blowing through them.
Hey, now that I have a VPN, I can start mooching off of your guys' points. I can now start getting points. I can
There
now
you
start
go.
pretending like I'm in the US and start
There you
getting
go.
games for free. That's some good stuff, man.
Woot, woot.
Dairy never change, brother. Never change. Fark says once you use the points on vouchers, you have 90 days to spend them, I believe. Fuzzy says I just
Yeah.
use the points for Game Pass. Okay.
I
Matt,
was gonna say Borderlands 4 though. That was the game.
oh, that's the one that you're getting.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Matt, what's the game that makes you a spineless, discipline lacking gamer? And you're just like, I'm just gonna have to pay it. I'll
Well, the
just
thing
pay
is,
it.
I don't have a hard rule that I won't buy. Like Ham knows, I buy shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a hard rule that I won't buy something. Like if I see a game and I think, "Ooh, that looks sketchy," I won't buy it.
Uh-huh.
Like obviously, but like I don't have a hard rule against spending. I mean, shit. Just this year, I'd be afraid to find out how much money I spent. Oh shit. But like the next, just like off the top of my head,
Yeah.
something like Elder Scrolls 6, like whenever that comes out, whatever price they charge, it's not a question. I'm getting it. And honestly, I'll probably get it twice if I'm being realistic. Just to have it on Steam and on Xbox, because I'm assuming it'll also be Xbox and Xbox PC, and then I'll also buy it on Steam, just like I did with Oblivion. So
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that'd be the one. Obviously GTA 6, but that's like an easy answer that
That's for
most of
everyone.
us here.
Right? Yeah, I think we're all getting that. Except
Yeah,
mental.
that's not allowed to be on the list.
That's
Oh,
not
and
true.
cozy. And cozy.
And Cozy, exactly. Well, I was thinking about Cozy.
Like cozy.
Mental
I'm
health
with
probably-
you. I'm with you on the whole thing of not buying games like at these crazy prices. But GTA cozy, oh no. No.
No. That's why
So-
I honestly want them to make it cost ridiculous.
Here's the thing. When
Okay.
it comes to GTA, I never even bought GTA 5. I got it for free off Epic Games. So there you go.
There you go.
That's how much that game doesn't matter to me. I will wait until Epic gives it to me.
Bro, GTA 5 came out in 2013. It
Yeah.
probably went to Epic in 2021?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't
Something like
think it was
that.
that
I've had
long.
it for a long time. You know what's funny? It's installed. I've never played it. So
Oh,
Oh
There you go,
yeah,
he
you're
does
doing
not care.
good.
GTA 6.
yeah, I don't care. But I did buy GTA 4 back in the day on 360, and I played it
4
for
was amazing.
maybe
I love
20 hours or so before I quit. I don't know. I got
I
bored.
love 4.
Yeah. It just shows you, right? Everybody's got different tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly,
So-
clearly, mental. Clearly, we have extremely different tastes.
I think that's
Have-
true. I think that's
you
true.
still have not bought, you have not played GTA 5.
I haven't either.
Jesus Christ on a stick, mental.
Yeah, I haven't played it,
That is
but
mad.
maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe when GTA 6 comes out, I'll play
Oh
GTA 5.
god.
I'll fire it up and I'll give it a try
Oh
and
god.
see how that goes. But
I mean,
Why? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Ham, Matt. I'm sorry. I'm, I need answers today. I need answers.
why?
Metal, why? Why do you not care? Why do you not care about GTA? Please.
Shh.
I don't know. I think it's because, I've tried several of them in the past and I just get bored with those games. I don't know. Um, yeah, that's about all I can say. Like GTA 4 was fun for a little while and then I got bored and, same with 3 and I don't know, I probably tried San Andreas or something like that. I can't remember, but I don't know, I just get bored with them. And it's kind of my maybe RPG burnout too, right? Like, although I am playing Oblivion, even despite the issues, I'm still playing Oblivion. But shoot, I gotta grab my phone. One sec.
All right, Cozy, we've heard why you don't care about GTA. I needed to hear something from from Mental so he could maybe explain it in a different way because I don't understand. Fuzzy says I still haven't bought GTA 5. My most played GTA was GTA 2. That's not even 3D. Dorian Gray hasn't played GTA 5 either. Says it's mid.
I kind of agree.
You think GTA 5 is mid?
I think it's the worst GTA of the third person era.
Matt?
I've said that to Matt many of times.
Go.
I don't like that. I don't like GTA 5. I think the characters other than Trevor suck.
Yeah? Yeah, Trevor's.
Franklin's
Trevor,
boring.
yes.
Franklin's really boring.
Yes.
And Michael's a bitch.
Oh,
That is true.
Michael's Michael might be the worst protagonist in GTA history. I don't care how many people say, "Oh, but he was a hardened criminal before, and then he ended up being hardened after he was just laying." I don't care. That dude was a complete bitch.
Then the thing with his wife and the yoga dude, that really
His entire family,
bro.
his entire family, and I felt like it was a reflection of him.
I think literally I think it is a reflection of him. I agree with you. Definitely. Michael sucked. Michael did suck. But I don't know, man. For me, it's like he sucked, but does that make the whole game crap though? Like the vehicles, the gunfight.
It was really disappointing when Franklin's best friend was better than him, and I wanted to be him.
Oh yeah, Lamar.
I want to be
was
Lamar.
Lamar was.
I don't want to be Franklin.
Lamar
Franklin's
was
like the assistant pimp. I don't want to be the assistant pimp.
Ooh.
I want to be the pimp. So that with lame ass Michael, Trevor had a lot of carrying. He did a fantastic job. But to me, it wasn't enough because I had to keep bouncing back to characters I didn't want to use.
That's okay. But okay.
Franklin's superpower was driving slowly.
Behind someone else.
Slow-mo driving. Woo.
Not great. I don't know. I enjoyed GTA 5. I really did.
I enjoyed the heist.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, the heist was so good. But there were too few of them. If there was like 20 of those heists, I'd be happy. I think there was like 3 or 4. That was disappointing.
yeah. yeah, the game is disappointing. Oh.
It just felt like GTA 5 was the least memorable GTA of the series.
The
GTA
vehicle.
4, phenomenal characters and a great story. And it made sense to me how they came, how he got to America and everything. To me, GTA 5 was just like, here's 3 pieces of shit. You're them.
Ham Derizi has a theory for you. Says seems like they didn't want to play into stereotypes when they made Franklin.
Yeah.
Thought.
So they had his best friend do it for him right next to him. What's the point?
I'm about to say Lamar's like a legit stereotype, like a full blown stereotype. So that's
we
not
like
true.
him. And we like him.
He like kicks off the entire game for you. That's like one
And
of your
we
first
like
missions
him.
were with him.
Yeah.
But
You hop the fence. You do so you're allowed to do this stuff, but just not sound like it and not portray it. Just be quiet, weird, and awkward. And that's what Franklin was. He was awkward.
Ham does not like Franklin. God damn.
He was boring.
The hate is real, bro.
All right, now I'm going to have to install this game or make sure it's installed on my fresh build here because now I have to find out about Franklin.
Franklin is a character I wouldn't mind being in a different type of game.
Not this one though.
But the way the way he kind of lives in that game, you would think he had children.
Wow.
How is it that? But then so they wanted to dodge all the stereotypes, but one of the first things you do is go home to your mama. Or I mean, I guess it was his aunt or something like that.
Yeah.
But he still didn't have his own place.
Yep, he did not.
He's still robbing and he's doing everything in the most unk fashion possible. It's like, man, you seem a little too old for this. That's what he seemed like. Why are you still doing this? He just did not have a fun story arc.
Oh man, I got 2 versions of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Of course you do.
That's like me in The Witcher 3.
Which one's better, the premium edition or the enhanced edition?
Enhanced is literally, it's just like they added like RTX features. So.
Oh, okay, so I'll go enhanced then.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, this is exciting. I'm about to load up a 12-year-old game. Woo!
Not just a 12-year-old game, one of the most played games ever. Like right up there with Fortnite and Minecraft, Tetris.
That's funny.
This guy's out here just chilling. Like, yeah, I'll play when I can. Richie says the vehicle and gunplay suck. People like GTA for their sadistic fantasy.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. 100%. That's what I always talk about when I say I don't like Rockstar games. Is I fundamentally think the gameplay sucks.
You guys calling me a sadist?
I wouldn't say all the gameplay sucks for me. I like a good amount of their gameplay. It is kind of stiff, and the aiming could be better. But I like it for the most part. What was the one thing I really wanted to add to it? Oh yeah, I've been seeing this trending lately, and I thought it was funny because it's true. They should add the Max Payne jumping style in that game.
Oh yeah, the slow motion.
That'd be so great. I would be diving into traffic all the time. Tell me you wouldn't be.
I do it all the time. Fudge. Fuzzy says their gameplay was 10 years outdated when it came out.
Yeah.
But does that mean it's outdated, or does it mean they've perfected it? And it's like you created chess. Why do you need to update chess? No? No bias.
Well,
You guys are very negative today. God damn.
I'm kind of that way every day.
No, I think that would be fair to say if their whole thing wasn't about being up to date. It feels like every Grand Theft Auto they try to be more further up to date with a lot of things, but forget a few things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grand Theft Auto isn't the worst perpetrator of this. Though. The worst perpetrator of this is EA. How they not only give us Madden, but they took away a bunch of features just to drip feed us them back in the future. People are looking at the new College Football 26 and saying, look at these new features. And I'm like, that was in the game 20 years ago. So, but like, as for
Everything
GTA in
old
particular,
is new again.
right? It's new because we're in a new generation, but it's really just the same old witchcraft as before. But as for GTA, the one thing I can't give him credit for is actually I know I can't give him credit for that because they did do what EA did as well. If you think about San Andreas, you were able to do a ton more things in San Andreas than I shouldn't say a ton. I shouldn't say a ton. You were able to do a good amount more in San Andreas than you were able to do in 4.
Yeah.
4 fleshed out some of the things they did well, really good. So I'll give 4 credit for knowing what they were good at and nailing the part that they could nail, but they had to take away things for that to happen, and that pissed me off.
Yeah, for me, GTA peaked at San Andreas. Like that was the best, and all the other GTAs are just trying to catch up.
Yeah, I think I like San Andreas a lot too. San Andreas just captured the right level of fun, but also I think it advanced the way you experienced GTA story-wise and such, and it was that perfect marriage of all those experiences.
Just going to put a sound system in your car changed the way the car experience sounded when you drove around the city. Get a little bit more bass in it and whatnot. You had nitrous in the game for the first time. You know?
Yep.
Like that was dope. They had the like you could put hydraulics in it, airbags. That was just the vehicles. You had different fighting styles. Like all that stuff was gone in 4. It went right back to it felt like 4 became GTA 3 all over again.
All over again. It was so disappointing. I think that's why I was upset when I got 4, because I thought 4 was just gonna be San Andreas but more. But it was like, no, they removed a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff.
4's story was phenomenal though.
See, I'm not upset at all. None of that bothers me.
Really?
I haven't played any of them, so why would it bug me?
Oh my god.
Back in my day, GTA was top down.
Mental, you didn't even play San Andreas?
I think I played a little bit of it. I can't remember. So it obviously left a real big impression if I did.
Obviously. But all this talk makes me want to get San Andreas. I think I'm going to play San Andreas.
My favorite story is technically Vice City, but 4 stories real nice. 3 stories pretty good. San Andreas is amazing. But but I'd probably put it Vice City, then 4. Ooh, that's really close to San Andreas, to story wise. Just because I really did like the story in San Andreas, but the way the fallout happened was tragic in San Andreas compared to GTA 4, where it was a little bit more happy than San Andreas, where it was just terrible.
San Andreas was
It's like everybody, all of your homies were just cooked.
all of them, bro. No exceptions.
Vice City was my favorite though, with Vance. That was your boy, and he turned on you.
Yeah, that sucked.
Man.
All right, so that's enough GTA. It's enough GTA. Tortoise Hawaii, welcome in, says Bully is better than GTA. Okay, on that note, I think we're done. We're done on GTA.
Woo-hoo!
Next, Nintendo has sold 6 million Switch consoles and almost the same number of Mario Kart World.
Yay!
Matt, tell us why you don't care. Tell us why this doesn't
I do
matter.
care because I love Nintendo and I love when they succeed. It makes me happy and warm and fuzzy. I don't give a shit. I'm not surprised.
Ooh. I almost lost every ounce of respect I have for you.
I don't care about this. This is, I mean, I guess it makes sense because didn't they just say like a couple of days, weeks? I don't know. They said it was like the fastest selling console, and I was like, that's cool. I'm sure it is, but like I'm still not interested. So hasn't gotten to me yet.
Yeah, I know guys that were really upset about the price and everything, and I give them a hard time about this all the time. We're good buds, but so it's not like I'm saying something that I'm talking behind their back. I'm not. I give them a hard time about it all the time, but literally complain endlessly about the price. They're really upset and has bought 4 of them.
4?
So
that's
yeah,
mental illness.
It's
Have you thought
interesting.
about swapping names with him?
Yeah, I don't know. I give them a hard time about it, and I mean the whole crowd there. They have all got more than one Switch too, and I'm like, but you guys were really upset about the price. Like I get, okay, you want to get one for your channel so you can review stuff and whatever. Great, but 4? Really? That seems a bit excessive. But it is what it is. He's also, I think he's got like 6 PS5 Pros. So I don't know.
What the heck?
Jesus.
Yeah, he likes
Someone
definitely. Yeah, he's got a game store too, right? Like he does. This is kind of his job and
Okay.
everything. But
Yeah.
he so he has a couple set up at the shop. He's got like one in 4 of them at home or whatever in different rooms and stuff. So he likes to be able to just sit down and play wherever he is. I get that. I've had 4 Xboxes before, so that they were kind of spread around. But in those days, I was using the Windows Media Center with the 360, and then there was the Media Center app for the Xbox. So I was literally watching TV through the Xbox. Back in the day when it was satellite dishes, I had a server in my house that I set up like a Media Center server where I had all my satellite receivers just in a stack, and then the Media Center controlled the satellite receivers so you could watch different stuff. Long story anyway, but that's why I had the Xboxes, and they were cheap. They were $200. They weren't $700 consoles, but whatever. I get it. Some people, they have a passion for different things. I just think it's funny. Like, don't complain about it and then go out and support it and reinforce that pricing structure. That's the hard time I give them all the time. Seems weird. But
yeah, but 6 PS5s. That's wild, man. That's wild.
yeah, I think he has like 12 Series X series consoles.
In one house.
No, those aren't all in his house. Like he has a few down at the shop and stuff too, right? But yeah, he's got a lot of series consoles. So
it's a bit much. Funny. I think that's a bit much.
It's more than I have by a lot.
I don't think there's anyone that has more than like 4 consoles.
Yeah, like I have 3 PlayStations and 3 series consoles, but my kids, right, each have their own, and then I have mine.
That
So
makes sense, but I mean, if you don't have all of that, that's a lot to have.
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
it is. But it's fun. I enjoy talking to him about that stuff, and it's good times. They're great people, great people. But he does buy a lot of stuff. He does buy a lot of stuff. So,
Spark
but
celebrates 6 months of membership on TSWS. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Says Ham, it's that time again. For
Uh
what? I'm not aware. And speaking of Ham, what do you think about this 6 million copies units sold in 7 weeks?
That's great.
Oh, come on. Cozy, look at this
That
screen.
almost like I could almost see that actually being cozy.
oh. The heck?
a little
With
bit of
the bird
AI.
more.
Oh, that looks
What I
good.
want to know is, why am I in this picture? I don't understand. Everyone knows I don't live in the US, so why am I in this picture?
You're
Well,
taking turns
everyone
playing the
knows you
Nintendo.
do.
Just
It
two
just means that
Texans
you
hanging
left
out
your home base
together.
of Texas for a bit.
Just,
That's all
just,
that means.
just two
He
Texans
even
hanging
got the
out,
bird in there.
chilling.
Yeah,
He even got the
just
bird.
chilling. Oh, that's
You even
awesome.
got the bird. I love it. I love the bird. I love the bird. That's a nice touch. Oh my goodness.
Oh shit!
You look so
Why am I
happy,
in this
Loke.
picture? What? That's why I'm trying to understand. Like, why am I in the picture? I don't
You're so
understand.
happy. You're just
As
so
you're sharing
happy.
the Nintendo. You're taking turns.
Oh man, your
Oh,
face is just great.
Matt, you know I've never touched that thing. You know I wouldn't piss on a Nintendo
Well,
Switch.
that's funny
It
because you're
was on
smiling in
fire.
the photo.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh man, that is.
Looks like you're
Hey,
excited to play it.
picture says 1,000 words. So, there we are. There we have it. Truth is
You know what?
out.
Mike,
You are in
usually
the U.S.
oh, this is
Love it.
evidence that I live in the US. This is
Yep.
evidence.
This is
Yep,
it.
Okay.
yep. I saw you the other day when
Oh
you
no,
were.
Yeah.
Cozy. No. Don't be lying.
Yeah,
Don't be
Yeah. This
lying.
is all legit, right, Cozy? This
yep.
happened.
This shirt says "Charge me more."
I love that. I saw that
Yeah,
too.
the kids can tell me
Shirts.
more. Oh, that's
Oh man.
Charge me more,
I'm an
Nintendo.
average Nintendo player.
There you
wow.
go.
It's
Beautiful.
charming.
They're like, oh, Nintendo deserves my
Spike,
hard-earned money.
Spike, usually
They
I
do.
ask you to send some of these to me. Don't send this one. I'm
Oh,
good.
that's
Don't
Always
awesome.
send them to
DM me.
me.
I'm all right. Yeah, send it to him. It's fine. I'm good.
I
Oh,
love it.
goodness.
That's awesome.
It's great.
Please tell me that's it. There's another one. Please
More!
tell me that.
Give us more!
No, no.
More?
Let's go back to the news.
I don't have
Charge
any
me
Asian.
more.
So is this supposed to be from Loke's perspective that we're seeing
Oh,
this?
me. Oh,
Or
come. Dude, I'm not even in the picture. Leave me alone. I'm not even in the
He's
picture.
not. He's still in it. He's still in it. I love it.
Luke was wearing a GoPro.
That's how Loke
That's
sees me.
terrible. You guys are terrible.
uh,
You guys are terrible. Hold on.
Oh
Let me
man.
that's funny.
replace the screen share. All right. Let's move on to the next piece of news because clearly y'all ain't trying to talk about the news. Itch.io is relisting free NSFW content today,
Woo
but
woo.
paid content remains delisted for now. Mental, you haven't been on for a bit, and this whole MasterCard Visa thing has been popping off big time, or bigly, some would say. I want to get your take on this specifically. Um, I'm sure you've been keeping up, right? Like that they took down everything on Steam, on Itch.io, and now it looks like they're coming back, at least the free ones on itch.io. What are your thoughts on the return of the free ones on itch.io and the whole situation?
I think the whole situation stinks. I think that if you can have corporate entities like that can wield that much power, that's a huge problem. And it's a slippery slope. Eventually, like, I mean, I don't play any of the games that they're taken down or anything like that. So, in that respect, I don't care. But ultimately, eventually, they come for the games I do care about. Who's to say that one day they don't look at Doom and go, "Ooh, that's a bad game. Like, you shouldn't
That's
be
too
allowed
violent.
to play that." Yeah, look at all the guns in there.
Mm.
Ooh, that's terrible. Or Call of Duty or whatever else that people love. Eventually maybe they come after that. And so I'm dead set against this type of stuff. It amounts to censorship and it shouldn't be happening.
Against. They actually already have. Not saying games you care about, but there have already been games that kind of got hit in the crossfire.
Yeah.
Games that were like, but this isn't really sexual content. There were like some furry games that were affected. There was like someone's like little
Innuendo, right?
artsy therapy game that's have been affected, like little indie, like sad games, stuff like that.
So even
Yeah.
like distressing games that
Yeah,
just challenge your
emotions.
your emotions, exactly.
Imagine someone was like, "Oh, we can't have What Remains of Edith Finch because dead baby."
Yeah. Yeah. That game, I tell you, that was the most depressing game I've ever played. But, so if you want depressing, play that game. But, you're not wrong. Eventually they'll come after stuff that doesn't make any sense just because somebody there has the wrong idea of what it is or whatever, and eventually it'll affect you. And so I just think this is wrong. They shouldn't have that kind of power, and I would love to see Valve challenge it in court or something like that.
Mm.
I don't think it's right.
Itch.io has already stated that they are looking for alternative payment providers for those types of games.
Yeah, it's interesting. That sounds like it's going to be an uphill battle for them. This is stupid, though. This is really dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the whole thing is these companies that are making the games aren't breaking any federal law.
Oh,
Any
exactly.
law.
Yeah, nothing.
There's no law behind this.
Yeah.
So we're essentially saying, corporate, you are the law now.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, this should be challenged in court. I'd do it, but I don't have that kind of money.
The other wild thing is
Worth it. If you were a millionaire, it'll be worth it. Sorry, go ahead, Chloe.
Yeah.
No, it's just that this is even more dubious situation than with like porn,
Mhm.
because at least with porn you can be like, well, the content, the source, how it was even made could be considered dubious.
I mean, here in Canada, Royal Bank, I don't think I'm speaking out of turn here or anything. This is like just facts. They're shutting down the ability to buy crypto with your accounts.
Yeah.
Right? It's like they consider it too much of a risk, but it's my money. Like, if I want to take that risk, who are you to
Turns out
tell
it's not
me I
yours.
can't do that? Yeah, no, it's disgusting. Like, it's made the news here, so I think that's just wrong. It's
They're using you as a
absolutely wrong.
protester.
What was that? Sorry?
I said, in that situation, they're using you as a protester.
Yeah, no, it's disgusting.
Because they're not allowing you to use use that country's funds to put towards giving them further profit to then give them the excuse to, further find a need within said product. So at the end of the day, they're just using anybody in Canada as a protester right now. Whether they want to do it or not, you just won't. You're flat out now not allowed to do that, which is like a fundamental right being taken away from you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, mind you, we had our government seizing bank accounts and crap too, like things that
What?
shouldn't happen. Oh yeah, no, it's bad here. Like things need to change. Eventually, I'm hoping that the other half of the country wakes up to that we're in a bad state. But yeah, they're doing crap here that's just ridiculous, and this is just adding on to it. And now we're seeing it in video games. It'll spread, and I'm dead set against it. I think it's wrong on every front. Sorry, but that's how I feel.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Runaway Dragons, welcome in. Lemon, welcome. Everyone, please make sure to smash the like button and follow the big uncle's instructions. Matt,
Isn't
start
England
from-
getting pounded too right now?
dude,
Oh
everyone's
yeah,
getting
England's getting
Like in particularly them though, getting
Yes.
just destroyed.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's setting up a
not
proper
good.
internet dystopia in England.
Yeah. Well, you're about to
Yeah, but
ask me
Russia's
about
the
this?
problem, right? Russia's the problem though.
Man. Apparently, Russia and China, they're the problem.
Russia and China.
Russia and China. Don't forget, it's always them, but then the shit's happening right next to you. Anyway, Matt, itch.io. Apparently, the free NSFW stuff is coming back. Still no word on the paid stuff. What are your thoughts on the entire situation and also this partial return of NSFW content?
My thoughts have not changed much. Like, to echo what Mental said, I don't play those games. It doesn't really affect me in that particular sense, but censorship is censorship. Still not good. I guess it's cool that they're bringing back whatever was free. And it's, I guess, pretty cool to hear that we'll see how successful it is, but they're going to try to work on getting some other payment method partners, and hopefully that works out for them. But yeah, it sucks, but kind of just is what it is at the moment.
All right.
I just hate the way this is being weaponized, as if stopping content like this is going to take away freaks. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just going to push them. It's just going to push them into another avenue that they probably shouldn't be in.
And then
Yeah, this is just going to make other parts of the internet more dangerous, honestly.
No, if you look at a lot of the games, these are not people that want. These people are. A lot of the games that are getting banned aren't like. I get them not wanting that game that they use as the hard line. I get not wanting that. But a lot of these games are just like ridiculous, like practically hentai style games. They're just so goofy and absurd that it's like, what even is this? And so a lot of the people aren't people that are probably going to go out and find something weirder. They want that brand of weird. Like, most of them aren't even like super realistic. They're just dumb.
And they're not worth your time. But
They
again,
really aren't.
The principle's the principle, though.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is not about defending Gooner games.
Nope.
This is about.
I don't want any of that shit. I don't want any of that shit. But like, if they put in a small mini game in GTA that does some sort of Gooner thing and that takes a whole game down, I'm not happy about that.
Nope, it's ridiculous.
So it's just like I'm not fighting for that to be front and center on my fucking library. In fact, have your own category and say the fuck out of my face. That'd be fantastic.
You know what's
Simple.
really crazy is they did.
That's exactly what they did.
You had to go searching for not safe for work games. Only then,
Yeah.
like if you search frequently enough, yeah, they would start popping up in your thing. But you had to really search on a regular basis, and I know this because I used to hand them out as gag gifts.
Yeah. You have to really work to see it. I didn't even know that was a thing until someone told
I
me
didn't.
it's a thing on Steam. You have to look for it. And for me, going back to the argument that you're saying, Ham, of people weaponizing this and saying, "Oh, it's just Guna games." It's like, no, dude. Go and read what these activists are saying specifically. Go and read their modus operandi. They're not done. They got the NSFW stuff, the Guna stuff, but they also mention in their manifesto or whatever, they want to get rid of violence because they say it affects women disproportionately. They want to get rid of games like Tomb Raider because there's a woman getting shot at in Tomb Raider. They remove all the context of she's the protagonist trying to achieve a goal and there's enemies on the other side, and this happens with men's games as well. And they're like, no, these types of games should not exist. And then it's like, guys, on one side, we used to call these guys the misogynists just 2 years ago when everyone was woke. Now it's supposed to be okay because it's a bunch of women saying the exact same thing. Essentially, they're saying they want women out of video games. That's essentially what they're saying. Are we okay with this?
Yeah, women belong in the kitchen, not in video games.
It's madness, you know?
You heard it right here from Cozy.
And Nate, welcome in. Says these people are trying to literally come after exactly everything. Guys, we got rid of woke. The Bible thumpers came in 5 seconds later. It didn't even take a year, bro. It didn't even take a year. I promise you. I promise you. I don't want to get too political, but I'll end on this. I promise you. In 5 years, you're gonna miss woke. You're gonna miss it.
I find it outright amazing how much people will beg for one thing while asking for another. You beg for freedom and then you chant, take it away. You say, you stand in the street saying, take down the wall as you are one in the middle of everybody's way to get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about that.
Yeah.
You create a wall and you tell other people to take one down. That's protesting half the time. Unfortunately.
Yep.
Unfortunately, there are phenomenal ways to protest, but that's not one of them.
No.
That's not one. And in fact, they don't even do that in Florida because you'll get ran over.
Yeah.
No, literally, you will get ran over.
Yeah.
It's against the law to protest in the streets.
Yeah, and you're allowed to actually drive into them if they don't move out of the way. It's crazy, but you know that's what it comes to. Yeah. Well, we would know that, Loke. Like you're in the southern U.S. too. Like,
all right, all right.
I mean,
we're moving on. We're moving on.
He's in Texas,
Battlefield.
where they shout people from their cars.
Oh my God!
I could see Loke like in the Everglades somewhere, off a swamp
with a gator on a leash, walking
Why do I
along.
even know what the Everglades are? The fact that I know what the
I've never heard of the Everglades. Don't talk about me like that. That's Loke right there.
That's not even my accent.
That's exactly what he sounds like.
It's not even my accent. I don't sound like that when this camera isn't running.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. Battlefield 6 is a spiritual successor to
Let's
Battlefield
go.
3 and 4. Vince Zampella says. We kind of touched on this at the beginning of the show. Then we went to Starfield. Mental, did you see the presentation yesterday for
I
Battle?
did not. I did
You
not.
did
But
not.
I've heard bits about it, and people that I know are super pumped for this game. So it sounds
They
like
should
it
be.
was impressive.
Okay. Okay.
I
Are
mean,
you?
their hype is getting me a little bit of hype, but I won't
Have
pay
you?
full price.
Before
Have you
we
met? Oh,
explode and start talking about it, Luke, can you just read some of the article that talks
oh
about it?
you want me to do what?
Read some of the article, so
All
Read
then
the
right.
article.
then we can properly be excited and have direction.
All right. Battlefield 6 is set to release on October 10th, and this week EA showed off the game's multiplayer for the first time at preview events across the world. Now, speaking on a forthcoming episode of Friends Per Second podcast via This Week in Video Games, Zampella framed the game as the next in the lineage of the fan favorite Battlefield 3 and 4. And I quote, Battlefield is a 2-decade-old franchise with some of the biggest, most iconic games. When Battlefield hits and does things right, it goes bonkers, right? Being the spiritual successor to 3 and 4 is how we look at it. What would that next spiritual successor kind of look like? That's where we started. We have people who have been on Battlefield since the beginning, and then we have a lot of new studios, a lot of new blood to come in and look at it in a different way. It's important, and those Battlefield fans, they know that the core DNA has to be there. We have to get those large scale maps right. Battlefield 6 reports hands-on report. We called it the first steps towards the franchise regaining its confidence. EA will host Battlefield 6 betas later this month. The game has been in closed testing since March, which has resulted in a large amount of pre release gameplay appearing online. On Thursday, EA hosted hundreds of press and influencers from around the world to play the game for the first time. Fans who watch their favorite streamers playing the game from the event will get early access to the betas later this month.
Dang, Raichi came with the disrespect
What
for
he
no
say?
reason.
This month, nobody will buy Snake Eater. Well, I bought it, so joke's on you, buddy.
This
At least
month
one
Again,
person,
the
at least
easiest
one
will
person
give
is
again,
a
gonna play.
snake.
again, Loke. This month, nobody will buy Snake Eater.
Yeah, you bought it
Oh,
last
because
month.
actually I got it way soon.
I'm
All right,
sorry, Loke.
he's right. He's right. If we're getting technical, he's right. But let's get back on task. Battlefield 6. Ham, you said you're excited about this game. Go ahead.
I'm excited about it because they're going because they are. Usually when I hear some of these game devs say that they're pulling from like other games and like from their lineage or something like that. Oh, it's supposed to be this. It's supposed to feel like this. I actually kind of believe them here. You know why? Because they fucked up 2042 so bad.
They did.
They did so bad on 2042 that they made the entire the entire development crew look in the mirror. Just like I just got done talking about the Lords of the Fallen people. Long look in the mirror after a tremendous fuck up.
Mm.
That's what it takes sometimes, especially for a big company. As much as I was like, man, 2042 is not for me. At the same time, I was like, man, I'm happy they fucked up finally. And everybody else can see it. Because now, looked at 2042 and I was just like, okay, they advertise the shit out of 2042. All this weather and stuff. The weather effects were mediocre at best in that game. And they took out the most exhilarating part, which is buildings falling apart. So yeah, I'm very excited. And then they rolled it out like garbage. 2042. They rolled that out like shit. I remember shooting right at people, not killing anybody because it wasn't getting any hit detections. You lay down in the game and it's all glitchy and crap like that. Like it was a rough launch for that game. And then a few months into the game, when we were thinking, maybe there might be some hope somewhere, somehow, not only did they blame it on Halo, but they also had an article where they said they gave up on the game. They gave up on it and then fixed it, which is a head scratcher. So with this one, not only did they bring back the destruction, but as Matt said earlier, they brought back campaign. They brought back a reason to play for those that don't even know the game really at all. Get in there, figure it out, and then hit in the multiplayer. And the multiplayer looks phenomenal. So I mean, I actually kind of buy what they're selling this time. I will be saving my Microsoft points. And I'll be getting this game as well. Not for $70.
Not for $70, no.
Good news.
Going
Also
Wait says,
with,
keep having faith. Fuck EA. Go ahead, Matt.
That's a good news also, and with that is on top of your Microsoft points, because it's EA, you get the $8 off. Like a 10% off.
Yeah, because of the Game Pass thing.
Yep.
That's right. And I'm all paid up for Game Pass until November.
Woot woot.
I need to get another 3 months. We'll have to do that soon.
All right, Cozy.
Yes.
Do you care at all about Battlefield?
No, I've never even played Battlefield.
So you didn't watch yesterday's presentation?
Why would I waste time on a game I have no interest in?
All right.
She says the same thing to you every time, Lo.
I have okay, but
Questions, you
okay.
know
I
me.
guess I'm projecting mentality because I'm also not a huge fan of Battlefield, but I like what I saw. I like it a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah, but you're also into games that have PvP of people, where Cozy's not.
No, I'm not into games that have PvP with people.
I like PvP.
I'm all single player.
No,
brother.
I'm talking about like humans killing human.
Oh, yeah.
Where Loke will play a game of humans killing humans without question.
God damn it! I'm still exposing me like I'm some kind of deviant.
No, Loke, I'm right next to you. I'll play the same game.
Yeah. So, anyways,
I'm not playing any of your itch.io games, but I'll play.
What do you mean
some people killing people?
What do you mean your?
The mini games that you own, Loke.
Yeah, the reason you got the VPN in the first place, buddy.
Right. Yeah, like we don't remember that this guy just got a VPN. Just so happened to get a VPN around the time this all kicked off. Just so happened. Just so happened. This is a coincidence. Yep.
Mental, defend me. Come on, don't be like that. Mental is just eating, laughing his ass off there.
I heard Texas has some kind of ID thing you have to sign up for, though, for that. Don't they?
Yeah.
Or I thought I heard that.
Yeah.
That's
So
what the VPN
is that what the VPN? Yeah, to get you out of state.
Yep.
I get. Okay, I get it. No, that makes more sense.
He probably has his VPN set to like, I don't know, what do you guys set to, like Tennessee?
No, someplace that he could get away with that shenanigans, like New York.
Right.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Cozy, I
Oh,
can't
my.
believe you just said that. I cannot believe you just said that. Let's move on. We're moving on.
What?
Uh,
Soon as Elon said he's going to Texas, Loke said, "I'll see you there." Longhorn Link, let's go.
uh, the Clear Obscure exec said, "I'd prefer working as a small team." Uh,
Yeah, that's
so
super smart.
yeah,
If you
according
can
to
make
the
this kind of quality, you can get stupid money.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to do that?
yeah,
My
man,
bad. Continue.
Without
man,
having to get
I
too
do want you to
technical.
read some of this, so continue. I'm sorry.
yeah. According to the studio's chief tech officer and the game's lead programmer, Tom Gillamine, who told Automaton that growing the size of its development team wasn't necessary for the type of games it makes. Quote, I think that for now, I'd prefer working as a small team. I'm not sure how big an ideal team would be, but when it comes to making a full price turn based RPG, I believe that the team we have now is just the right size. CEO and creative director Guillaume Broche reiterated that while the game did have the support of external partners for QA, localization, marketing, and other tasks, the core development team was relatively small. Quote, we had 5 people working on environments, 2 on the story, he said, and I think around 3 to 6 people working on the cinematics. The music was done by 4 people. He also pointed out that the reason such a small team was able to succeed was because every member of the team was highly skilled, noting that the studio conducted over 200 interviews in order to gather the first team members with a focus on hungry young talent over experienced veterans. Shade, mental, shade. At the time, our VFX artist and character designer had both just graduated from college, and this game was their first job ever, he explained. Since they had very little experience working, they also didn't have many existing notions of what work was supposed to be like, which I think was a good thing because they managed to adapt to our peculiar work style. 33
Uh,
days after 33 days after its release, Expedition 33 achieved 3.3 million copies sold, a sales milestone so oddly fitting that its studio had to promise on social media that it was real. The studio has also received praise from Death Stranding. All right, all right. Now we're just glazing clear obscure.
Oh,
All
come
right.
on. Why don't you say that part?
The studio has also received praise from Death Stranding creator Hideo Kojima, who has said the French studio's smaller team size is quote ideal. They only have like 33 team members and a dog, Kojima said during a group interview in June. That's my ideal when I create something with a team. Creation has now become much bigger, and it's kind of a war between how efficient you could be with a small team, but you have to make it so grand. Close quote.
Oh, that's right. You. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that because I'll get us off topic. Continue. Continue.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Off
I'm done.
topic. I can get us off topic.
Oh man. All right, get us off
You want to
topic.
go off topic, Luke?
Let's go off topic. Let's
What are you doing in Target?
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
Those are some. That's a really fun choice of
question.
clothes, Luke.
The hell are you doing in Target, Luke?
That's an incredibly different choice of clothing that I didn't expect you to be wearing, but that's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
and
Yeah.
Dare Easy on the shirt. Why? Because he's ornament. He mentioned that he saw me in Target.
Because you're a big fan of Day
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're his #1 fan.
Luke got all the mamacitas
But
confused.
also, look at how flexible you are. I have to, hand it to
Yeah,
you.
I am not surprised by any of this, actually.
Stylish, bro. So no.
No.
Mo, the gator is evidence that Loke indeed is
What?
familiar with the Everglades.
Look at that! Like all those women just standing admiring you.
Yeah.
That's
You're
Not
nice.
just holding
one.
up the line.
Just
Fuck.
nice.
Screw you, fuck. Not one supermodel is looking at me. Not one. That was on purpose.
Look at that.
The audience you put behind me was on purpose. That's messed up.
You
Also, the
look
yoga
so
pants are kind of
calm.
tight.
You
I
look
like the
so
yoga
calm
pants. The yoga
and
pants
balanced.
look kind of tight. Can you go back to the previous picture?
Yeah,
Ham? Can
those
you go
look
back
tight. Those definitely look tight.
They're very, yeah.
You aren't
Hold
lying.
on. Listen. This first picture, that looks like I squat. Look at those legs. That looks like I squat. I like it. I ship it. Fark, thank you.
That must be
Thank
why
you.
you wore them.
Oh God. Send me these pictures. I think I'm gonna post these on Twitter. But dude, can you fix the crowd? Come
Luke's
on.
about to put it on his grinder.
Oh God.
Cozy's choking out here. I don't know, man. I look kind of nice. Come on, guys. Don't hate. Don't hate.
Yeah, and he's
Hey,
gonna
I look
completely skip
nice.
around what you said.
yeah,
Ham.
the chat's saying they can't see the pictures, and I was just checking, and yeah, the pictures aren't coming through on
Oh
YouTube.
damn.
Not sure why that is, but
What? Hold
yeah,
on.
check the YouTube stream. The pictures aren't up.
What?
All this, all the glory here is not showing up for the rest of the people to see it. There we go. That
Is it
popped up
showing
there
now?
for a sec. It popped up there for a sec. It's gone right now, but
There you
I
go.
don't see.
let's see if that comes
Yeah, I'm
up.
on YouTube and nothing is showing. That's weird. Oh God. All right. Yeah, it's on YouTube now. Yeah, it's on
There
YouTube
you
now.
go. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
It's a very confident look from Luke.
Go to the first picture. Go to the first one. The first one, yeah. Rachie says, "What's out, Loke? Visa, watch out. Visa will monetize you." Listen, I'm trying to get paid, man. Get that green card. I need to get that green card. Reezy, this is all your fault.
Whoa. You're saying you're in Texas illegally? Like what?
Oh, let's call ice on low.
Is that what?
You think you're funny, Mento. You think you're funny. You think you're funny. The yoga
Yeah.
pants are I'm telling you, man, they look nice. The yoga pants look nice.
They're very bright
Well,
and expressive. It's a good choice of clothing, Luke.
Yeah. Also, Fark, why are you exposing my feet like that? You
yeah,
know
I'm
I
confused.
only show my feet when people pay. What are we doing? What are we doing, Fark?
Like this one, I
You're
get
not
the
when you're in
feet. It's
Target.
the other one where the feet seem to blend together. That one's confusing. I don't know how you're doing that, Loke.
That's African
He's a
camouflage.
magical
Mento.
Negro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It is.
Exactly.
yeah, like that looks
Superpowers.
that's weird, but
Pet alligator. Yeah, man. It is what it is.
See, that's how we know you've been to the Everglades.
Exactly.
yeah.
They hold the family. They don't just hold the family jewels, Daisy. They keep them fresh as well. So I get proper circulation and nothing
Sure.
overheats. It's perfect.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Luke went to Target to buy a copy of Rent Boys. What's Rent Boys?
I have no idea.
Cozy's laughing. She knows what it is. Cozy, what
Not
is
playing
Rent?
I would
games.
imagine.
What is Rent Boys?
Look it up.
All right, fine.
I have no idea.
Or maybe you don't want to. I don't know. I have no idea what it is, but
Damn, look
I mean,
how
you
you
might
look
want
so
to, you might
fast. Is
not
it in
want
your
to.
feet?
I don't know.
Favorites?
I would look that up.
Ooh,
Look
Rent
over there
Boy.
clicking on a favorite tab.
should you load it up that VPN first, or like as what's I don't
I'm
know.
not even. I'm not even going to tell you what Rent Boys is.
You had to add a few gigabytes of RAM.
Oh jeez.
You guys are messed up.
Looks like damn. I'm gonna need more hard drive space.
Oh,
Is that
man.
what they call it nowadays?
How many times can I download this?
That's what they call it nowadays. Oh my goodness. All right. I can see I'm getting no sympathy today. Not from chat, not from anyone. Mental, usually I can count on you, but geez. All right.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sorry, man. Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Very heartfelt.
Very
I can feel
sorry.
it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can feel it. Very heartfelt.
Yes.
Um, all right. So to close this one out, let's end it on a positive note.
Well, we didn't even talk about the topic.
What
What
was the
topic?
topic?
X-Vision
Oh,
33
the
one.
small team. The small team. Yeah, have you deviated us with this
I
target
asked you if
nonsense?
you wanted me to get off topic, and you said yeah.
Man, let's get
Yeah.
back on target. Let's get back on target. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Target.
Uh, Cozy, what do
Let's
you
go
think
back
about
to
It's where,
Target.
it's where
Let's go
Logan's
back to
hanging.
Target.
Stop it, Ham. Don't put the target pictures up. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll do some
Cozy,
yoga
Uh,
classes.
what do
they
you think about small teams?
they are not backed by a ginormous company, and like they said, even though they had other support, they are doing what they need to do to stay functioning, and that is stay small, keep their scope and perspective. As far as the talent thing goes, um, yes, a lot of times, looking for a fresh face who doesn't come with all, not just like, with what expectations from where they've been, but also a fresh face who may not have the ego of that comes with talent. That comes with not really, not saying they're untalented, but comes
Experience.
with experience. Like, I did this, I did that. You have
So I
people that are like
expect
that.
this and I expect that.
Yeah. When you're going to get fresh new people, fresh out of school people, new people who have ideas, but are just happy to be a part of something.
So you can work them to the bone and it's not a problem.
Actually, I think that's part of the implication of what they said.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that
Uh,
fresh
yeah.
people that can be taken advantage of.
Yep.
It's their first job. They don't know any better. So
Something, it's really funny. Some things have changed at my job, and there's and people that are just quitting, and like we have a lot of international workers, and a lot of them are like, they don't understand why people are quitting, just like quitting. And it's explained to them, oh, uh, because we know how it works. You can't, you can't pull the wool over us. You can't take advantage of us like that. We're just gonna leave.
Yeah.
yeah,
So they're
And
like, all right, go.
well, no, so like a lot of the international people are like, it sucks, but it's no reason to leave. And we're like, yes, it is. So like a lot of times when you get someone, especially in like the gaming industry, with what's going on now, you get someone young and new, you can set your price for them, and
They won't fight
decide
you.
how you're going to treat them, because hey, this is what they wanted to make games, and this is probably as best the start they're going to get.
So they'll take it.
hmm
Damn,
yep.
I thought this was like a positive topic, but
No,
geez.
it was positive, but when as you were reading it, what he was saying, that kind of was very eyebrow raising. I was like, sounds like
Interesting.
Yeah.
taking advantage of people.
Well, you're not the only one. That's where my brain went too, almost immediately. If you're purposefully avoiding, the seasoned veterans that have been around and know how things should operate, it made me think, oh, so what's going on here? Looking to take advantage?
So they're probably going to lose a lot of these people for the sequel, right?
Not necessarily just lose a lot of people, but you know, but if they have a sequel. But I mean, I would not necessarily be surprised at hearing that after he said that, like, oh, this place wasn't like necessarily the nicest place to work. I would not be surprised. Because lots of studios make great games, and it turns out, shocker, Moon Studios. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Ori was brilliant, and shocker, they had the nastiest toxic work chat in the history of work chats.
Yep.
That would be heartbreaking to find out that that's what's happening with the guys that
The
make
literal
it.
antithesis.
It may
of
not
Ori.
be. It may not be.
Doesn't
Maybe it's a
necessarily
great.
mean.
Yeah, maybe it's a great place to work. Who knows, right? But eventually you'll find out one way or another. Someone will come out and say, "Yeah, it's the best place I've ever been." Blah blah blah. It was wonderful. Or they'll come out and say, "Geez, yeah, toxic place." Who knows? We'll see.
And it could also fall just somewhere in between. You can be taken advantage of and still not be the most awful place you've ever worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Fuzzy says big studios are doing the same thing. They just lay off veterans first.
No, big studios hire contractors.
So they don't have to get rid of anyone. The contract runs out and bye.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called a flexible workforce, right? You can scale up and scale down using contractors. You keep your core. You keep your. Is that too corporate-y? But yeah, you keep your core that you need as your base. But you don't staff for the busiest times of the year. You staff for the slowest time of the year, and you scale up and scale down.
Keeps you flexible. Richie says, nah, I'd rather stay in a small team than being worked to the bone, making a foot model for Kojima. Oh my god.
Nice.
What's your outlook on this talk? Are they taking advantage? Is this a necessary step? Or do you think they should scale up?
No. Keep shitting on big developers. I like that. Keep showing us why $50 is a good price.
Yeah, and in all seriousness too, there's huge advantages to the small team. You can pivot way quicker, right? A small boat turns around a lot faster than a ship does. So there's that as well.
Yep,
there's no reason, unless they're doing something unheard of, which who knows, they could still be. I just don't see why they would change the recipe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This
100%.
wheel turns great. Let's not turn it into a box.
Yeah.
So just go.
You might be able to fit more people in the box than the wheel, but does it make more sense for this situation? I don't think so. Let the company do what the company wants to do. And let us decide as patrons if it's worth it
or not.
Exactly. Your last game is still the background screen to my PC. You did something right. Why would you change it? Who are you changing it for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense.
Because if they have to ask him that question, he wouldn't be changing it for himself.
He's happy with how it is.
Would be too.
Yeah.
You got how many people did they say they had? 33 people on staff, or 30 or something like that?
Yeah, 30 something odd.
33 developers. 33 developers.
That's a lot of money on the splits.
It's a lot of cash.
Why the hell would you want to take less than that the next time to make something that's possibly not like this game's already, not only did it sell well, but it's looking to be nominated, or it's going to be nominated for Game of the Year. What about their situation looks like they need to change?
Nothing, bro.
They're built for
No,
a pivot.
you're right. You have the supposed greatest JRPG makers of all time studying you. Why the fuck would you change?
Yeah.
They have so much more people, and they put out Forspoken.
I mean, I think the fundamental thing though to think about is not only are small studios not locked by like possibility, I think also in addition, I talked about how the bad of I mentioned more of the bad, but the good thing with them is you get a lot of new blood. I don't imagine when Forspoken there was a lot of new blood that was allowed to bring forth any ideas. So you get a bunch of old people who have been making the same game for the last 20, 30 years. They're not going to come up with nearly as crazy or creative an idea as a small independent studio that plucks young ideas.
Yeah.
33 people developing with 33 people is like a small college classroom. You can keep an eye on those people a lot easier.
Yeah.
And you can also hold people accountable better in that situation. When you have 30 people just working on one thing, then it's like who's accountable? Especially if the person that did screw up doesn't want to say anything. What do you do? This is so much easier just to be like, hey, man, you were in charge of this. You and two other people were, but you were the lead of it. There's not 30 of you guys. It's one of you three. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's,
totally.
to me, it's just so much easier. And also, I feel like when you have a smaller team, you're allowed to be more creative on how to get things together without relying on this, that, and a third person that said they knew how to do something when they got this job. But they don't. I don't know. I find it really interesting. Instead of saying, we know music, we know how to do this. What, they get their fucking music from SoundCloud? From SoundCloud people? They hired them on.
That's the way to do it.
That's creative thinking.
Because
instead of thinking you know everything, go hire somebody else.
I mean, and that's part of the fundamental difference between when you're comparing it to these they made a JRPG style game and you compare it to these veterans, these veteran studios they're out of touch. They'll also sell you on from the creators of this person, this big famous person is
this old ass person over here.
Yeah, who's involved with this project. It's sort of like it's sort of like the film industry, and I'm gonna say this. I love found footage films. Recently that War of the Worlds one came out, and it's on Amazon. I'm not watching it because I love found footage films. I realize what I like about it is you have these kind of amateur people that come up with these crazy ideas, and you don't really have the celebrity behind it. It's not really like you're selling this thing with these big names. And I think in a way with games it's the same way. You have these studios that are selling you games with these names attached to them.
I get it.
It's only fair. Well, we wish them all the best in all their future endeavors.
Claire Obscure did it without having to use the Norman Reedus.
Exactly.
All right. All right. I'm not gonna let that affect me at all. We oh yeah, let's do our first ad read ever on TSWS.
Oh,
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Where is it? God damn it! Why won't it open? What the fuck,
That's a good start.
bro? What is happening? It won't open.
Uh-oh.
Well,
All
save it
right,
for next time.
no,
all
we
right.
gotta do the
Hold on.
ad.
Hold. It's cozy. Just hold on. Let me see what's going on here. This is so weird. Why won't it
You're right,
open?
Reezy. I didn't have to go there, but I will.
It wasn't necessary, bro.
It
It
was
It
was.
was.
necessary.
It was because, I mean, in the article itself, he sounded kind of jealous.
Who sounded jealous? Kojima.
Yeah.
Kojima has not been jealous of a single soul on this
Okay.
planet.
Oh, he is.
Oh yeah, I think that because ultimately Kojima is someone who wishes he could make a good movie.
100% on that.
Okay. So we weren't able to
Just gonna
do
ignore it.
we weren't able to do the ad read.
Yeah, Fuzzy said it right. He said you probably shouldn't yell "what the fuck" right before reading an ad.
Yeah, yeah. Um, we'll
Oops.
do the ad read on Wednesday. We'll do the ad
What?
read on Wednesday. It's
Do it
bugging me on
twice.
my. I have to
Do it
like restart.
twice.
I have to
Make up for
restart.
it.
I'll do it 3 times.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do it 3 times.
Gotta make up for it, man.
Okay. Beto,
Yeah.
plug your channel, tell people they can find you, etc., etc. Also, that slander, the last 5 minutes talking about Kojima, that was not necessary, guys, at all.
He hurt his feelings.
Go ahead, Mental. Go ahead.
Yeah. Of course, you can find me here on Fridays whenever I can make it. Sorry for being late today. Unavoidable. And yeah, Mental9R on Twitter, X, whatever, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox. That's where you'll find me. On YouTube, you will find me at Caffeine Entertainment. I've got a video coming fairly soon on this controller that's in my hand. This is a Retro Fighters Hunter 2.4 gigahertz wireless for the OG Xbox. So I'll be testing this out. Wireless controller for the original Xbox. This translucent green matches my OG Xbox beautifully. So I'll be playing some Doom 3 Resurrection with this controller and checking out how it works. But it also works on Switch and PC as well. So that's kind of another little side note. But very nice. Very nice. Relatively good value too, cost wise.
All right, that's Caffeine Entertainment for anyone that was paying attention. Caffeine Entertainment. Hey,
Well,
the ad. All right, I'll read the ad after everyone's done. Sorry, Mental, you want to add anything?
no, I am just a bit insulted the way you said for anyone that was paying attention. Like people just tune out when I speak, but I get that. I'm
Oh,
old.
I
Wow.
was just repeating. I was just
Boo.
making sure everyone. Oh my lord! All
I'm just
right,
kidding. I'm just
all
kidding.
right.
No, it's all good. It's
Let's
all good.
plug your channel. Tell people where to find you,
So you
etc.
can find me on YouTube, Matt Likes Games, videos every week. I'll be back on the channel next week because I'm kind of just waiting to get my. I mean, if I get my GPU tomorrow, then everything should be back to normal very quickly. So we'll see. But videos every week, podcasts every week. Wednesdays 8 p.m. Eastern is a two-player podcast with myself and Am Solo. Sundays 8 p.m. Eastern is the L3R3 podcast. I'm gonna say L3R3 podcast with myself, Hard Days Mike, and it's me, Twan. Then you can find me here Fridays at 4 p.m. for this show with these folks.
Yeah, do a video on that GPU. Like,
I was actually thinking about it.
yeah,
I might do
Good
that.
idea.
I
yeah, you're
might
switching
actually
from
do that.
NVIDIA to AMD. There's a bit of an angle
Really?
there,
Yes.
and yeah,
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
yeah, do that,
I
man.
was thinking about it. I might actually do that.
Yeah,
I feel
AMD.
like it
Whoop,
would
good
be
whoop.
stuff.
interesting.
Rise up.
So there's
Hell
console
yeah.
warring, there's console warring, there's GPU warring. Let's go. Let's go.
GPU? I'm not GPU warring. I
I'm
fully
a,
admit
I,
I get AMD because it's cheaper.
I'm just a brand warrior. What you don't get, what you don't
Ham.
get,
Hey,
Loke, is that
Oh
AMD
my
cares
God.
about me.
AMD cares
yeah,
about.
yeah,
That's
they
what you don't.
have Matt over for dinner every Sunday.
Exactly. I'm
They
like a
send him
son to
cards for
them.
his birthday.
Yeah, Lisa
That's
calls
right.
him up. Hey, Matt, can you make it on Sunday? Right on. See you there, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Cozy Beluga, please plug your channel.
Fucking
Drop any
raid
more
on, bro.
Alright, you can find me here on Fridays. Then, after occasionally getting wasted at Wolfwise, I haven't been on as much because usually I have things to do. Like today, I have to go do things. Shh, be quiet. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I'm trying to do more. I've just been, I've been enjoying my freer time. It's been kind of pleasant.
That's important.
Not
It's
bad.
important.
Excellent.
Um, before Ham takes us out here.
Uh-oh.
All right, y'all. Listen up. If your energy levels are dropping, we've got something to resurrect you. It's called Poggers Energy. And yes, the sour green apple flavor hits so good, it's basically foreplay for your taste buds. It's like clean caffeine, zero sugar, enough B vitamins to make your reflexes faster than your ex moving on. And if you go too hard, happens to the best of us, grab Pogger's Hydration, full of electrolytes and minerals and aftertaste of natural flavors. They've even got a sexy little white shaker bundle with energy and hydration packs. It's $69. And no, I don't think that price is a coincidence. Whether you're fragging enemies or flirting with disaster on stream, Poggers has your back and your stamina. So stop drinking sad gamer juice and level up your liquid game. Head to poggers.com, grab your bundle, and tell them we sent you. Stay hydrated, stay hard. Stay focused
Yo.
and stay
Hey,
Poggers.
That took a turn.
so
Link in the description below. Thank you to Poggers for
Yep.
sponsoring TSWS Gaming.
Use code TSWS at checkout to get 10% off. And
Right on.
Loke, I want you to use that exact verbiage the next time. I mean, geez, Louise, you made this
yeah.
energy drink sound like a fucking blue chew.
There you
This
go.
is gonna sound like it's a planned conversation, but I promise it's not. So this is like energy and hydration.
Yes, sir.
So I don't
Okay.
really, I'm not interested in the actual drink, but, can you just get the tumbler?
Fuck! What are we doing? What are we doing?
Thanks, Poggers, for keeping everyone hard. Smile at the camera, Loke. Smile at
There
the
you
camera.
go.
Oh my god. Cozy, you're saying something about Tumblr.
Yeah, can I just get that tumbler? I don't.
Well, it looks like it. It's got an add to cart right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like you can just pick that
I'm
up.
looking at this right here.
I want
might.
that lemon sticker.
I honestly might get one. To be
Oh,
real,
they have tall
I might.
shakers too.
Yes, ma'am.
It's totally poggers.
Are they
Look at
are they 100% leak proof?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what? And
They
cost
have
less than a Stanley? Oh my goodness.
they have rocket
Yep.
pop flavor, dude.
Uh-huh.
Dude,
Man,
I might get one.
free
And that's
shipping
what
is
pays
sold
well.
out.
Get hard.
Right?
Yeah.
Ham, get us out of here. Get us
It's
out of here,
time
bro.
for it.
Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell to be rang when we go live. But outside of that, thanks everybody for joining us. It's your boy Ham Solo and the crew signing out for TSWS Gaming, letting you know to keep it gaming and keep it moving. Peace out.